Hello, Lumberjack Nation. Welcome back to another show of the NAU Sports Show. It's been a few months since I've been on. There's a lot to talk about. You know, it's a new season of NAU Athletics, and there's not a better person than to have the athletic director of Northern Arizona come back on the show for his third time. So please help me welcome Mr. Mike Marlow. Mr. Marlow, welcome to the show.
Hi, Casey. Boy, great intro video there. I was trying to count how many times you got the win over Arizona and Tucson in there, and I think at least three. I recognized all the clips.
Yes, definitely. It's a huge win, and I definitely wanted to get in there because I, I hope we beat them next time. But this time we have ASU, and we kind of know what's going on over there. So let's hope it's another win for NAU football, right?
Right, that would be fantastic.
Definitely. Okay, first up, there was a completion of a special project at NAU a couple of months ago, and it's called the Student Athlete High Performance Center. Can you say more about that?
Well, I'll tell you. I mean, I think some of the content that's been out there really does justice to um, portraying the magnitude of the building and the services provided and all the different amenities. What you really can't pick up on videos or other types of content is what it's done for the culture within our department and specifically our student athletes. It provides a space and opportunity for them all to be together under one roof. And what that does for relationships and cheering for one another and hard work, all of those things are really being contributed to greatly by the new facility, KC.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen all the videos. I've seen how immaculate it is. I've seen everything that it offers, not just to the athletics, but to just normal students also. And it's so cool that everyone can share something with that building.
Yeah, it's a big source of pride, for so many different reasons. And, near the top of that list certainly is seeing, former athletes and alums contribute over $9 million thus far to the building. So seeing that type of belief in today's young people and where their lumberjacks are going is quite rewarding in and of itself.
Definitely, definitely. Mr. Marlowe, since you have been at NAU, the following has been done: new video boards inside the Sky Dome, new practice field outside the dome, new turf inside the dome, new high performance center that we just talked about. Have I missed anything?
you know, Boy, you put it that way, and we've been very fortunate to have great support from, not just our donor base and fans, but certainly campus and there are now LED lights in the dome, Casey, so that that annoying buzz that people are used to hearing in there is gone, and we'll be able to do some really fun things during the game because of those lights. They can go on and off, different colors, flash. It's just going to really contribute to a great environment for the fans and certainly be exciting for our players as well.
Something that I've actually wanted for the lights to go out for the intro.
Won't that be nice?
Wouldn't that be nice? That would be
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, so I guess my next question, with everything that has been done, what's next?
Well, I mean, let's face it, like the rest of the country, we're kind of still knocking the dust off from COVID. So we have some recovery to do there. We were able to get through that despite some cuts to our budget. We were able to do it in a way that did not impact our young people. First and foremost, we've got to raise the last $1 million for the building, so that we can move forward on a variety of different projects. We've got to fund nutrition at a higher level than we are right now. That's very important. And then really stepping away from just athletics and looking at the Flagstaff community. Now that I've been here nearly 5 years, I feel like I can actually call it flag. You feel a little funny as a newbie calling it flag, but this wonderful, vibrant community needs a multi-purpose conventions arena, civic stadium, if you will, where there could be, we could be playing the Montana Grizzlies on Thursday night, and then Friday the Doobie Brothers are in town. Saturday play the Bobcats, and Sunday there's a home and garden show. That's something that I believe, and I know many others think is sorely missing in this great community.
Definitely. Something new that NAU has rolled out is called Raise the Flag. What is Raise the Flag?
Well, you just pointed at part of it. The fact that you have that up. I know you have lots of memorabilia there, Casey, but it's another way for people to display their pride, their connection to the program, for us to engage with the community. But then a lot of times you do your engagement activities and you step away. This is an opportunity for really people to be able to show their pride in the Lumberjacks, their belief in intercollegiate athletics, and all the value that brings beyond just a one-time event.
Definitely. Okay. Now, we talked about this last year when you were on, but I'm going to revisit it very quickly. Then we'll move on. Okay. With all the conference realignment happening, is NAU looking for a new conference home, or are we locked in with the Big Sky?
We're committed to the Big Sky. We believe it's the best FCS conference in America. We love the history and our connection to that history as one of the very, very early members, as you know, and what that means for the past generations of lumberjack student athlete and student alike, to have that connection with the Montanas and the Idaho and the Weber states and the Idaho states. That's very important to us, and we want to be full-fledged, strong partners with that league. Certainly, as long as I sit in this chair and beyond.
All right, sounds good. Big Sky Conference has about half the universities that play softball. Is that a sport that you would consider adding, and what would need to do to make that happen?
Well, I wouldn't not consider it. Again, back to the theme of kind of recovering from COVID. We have to support our current student athletes, at the highest level possible, so that then we can set a level of expectation for any new programs we might add. And I guarantee softball will be one that is on the list of consideration when we get to adding programs, which we will at some point in the future.
All right, sounds good. Something very recent that has happened is the NIL. What is NAU doing in regards to the NIL and your athletes?
Well, the biggest thing we can do is education. Education. Make sure they know the opportunities that exist, the type of tools that we can give them, and as much as anything, we need to make sure our young people understand that an entrepreneurial spirit is required. It just doesn't happen. You don't just get followers by wishing you had followers so you could sign a big deal. So you need to take care of your social media in a way that is attractive to potential businesses and others as an influencer. So education really is paramount as we move forward there, Casey.
Agreed. I do agree. Um, I know we kind of talked about this before the show, so we'll see what happens. But May 3rd, I sent you, Stacen, and Coach Paul an email regarding the rivalry between NAU and Weber State. Keep in mind, we have 50 plus years between the two universities. We are currently tied 27-27. We have lost Southern Utah to the WAC at least until 2028 or 2029, something like that.
Yeah.
What is your thoughts on making NAU and Weber State a yearly trophy game?
Well, first of all, it's a program, and I know I speak for Coach Ball as well, that we just have a tremendous amount of respect for how they conduct their business there. You know, it's a very well run athletic program. They've obviously become highly competitive in football over the last several years, and they've invested in that program. You know, before our facility was done, they had built a facility in their own right that has allowed them to take another step forward. Tim Crompton, their AD, is somebody that I just think the world of. And ironically, Casey, I'm going to be with him in about a week and a half, and I can promise you this will be a conversation we'll have.
Okay, sounds good. I really look forward to hearing it. I do. Well, that's it for me. I don't have anything else to really ask. But before I let you go, is there anything that you would like to say?
I would just, get involved. I mean, whoever's tuning into this obviously has some affinity and affiliation to either you or NAU. And I'm guessing if people have are affiliated with you in some way, KC, then they're open to the whole NAU fandom. So we've got a lot of great opportunities for people near and afar to be engaged with our program, and we need as many as we can get.
Definitely, definitely. All right, Mr. Marlow, thank you so much for coming on. Stay there, and I'll talk to you in 1 second, okay?
All right. Thank you, KC.
Thank you. All right, fans. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in again. It's always a pleasure talking to Mike Marlow. Hey, listen, this season for the volleyball and for football, I will be giving away tickets. 4 tickets for each home game of football and 2 tickets for each volleyball game. Keep in mind, August 26th, NAU volleyball kicks off versus Utah Tech, and Michigan is coming home to Flagstaff. And then ASU kicks off on September 1st. NAU kicks off at ASU September 1st. All right, that's it from me. Until next time, always root NAU. Talk to you later.